Good evening, Mr. President.
Yes,
First question from Joseph Morong of GMA7.
Sir, magandang hapon po. Sir, tungkol dun sa nabanggit niya dati na Marcos, sa pagre-return ng mga Marcos. Sir, you mentioned something like asking authority from Congress. Sir, ano pong ibig?
No, this is, I said, a case.
Okay.
There is an existing case for the recovery of properties which everybody, or I think or half of the population, believe that it belongs to the Republic of the Philippines. Kaya ito, if there is special arrangement that going to bring back the money or whatever, gold or silver or platinum, you need a law. Para, kasi ito, hindi naman ito isa sa uli tapos magpapakulong. Kaya for those, I said, I accept the explanation because that is the only explanation given by them to me. Why should I find another explanation? Kayo nagtawag sa akin ng moron. Moronic rin talaga yun. Hindi niya alam that I cannot act on it independently of the other branches of government. There is the Supreme Court. It's a case pending for the recovery of all. There is only one. There are many.
Correct.
And then you have to have the consent of Congress kasi they would have to formulate a law. What is the arrangement? You are asking for what? Immunity if you return? That's a long process. It does not belong to me. It was just a signal coming from the Marcoses that they will bring back what the people are believing to be theirs. So kayong mga pa-bright-bright dyan sa labas, do not show your ignorance by exhibiting your brightness. Ako, abogado, at sa awa ng Diyos, pumasa naman ako ng bar, do not try to outsmart me in my statement. Because I know as a lawyer that this cannot be done independently by the office of the President.
Pero sir, ano pong magiging papel ng PCGG in this new round of talks with the Marcoses?
Well, they were tasked to recover.
Okay.
Probably this is part of their mandate. But then again, I said, other than those agreements ordinarily made, itong mga Marcos, hindi ito papayag na isauli nila tapos kulungin mo sila. So I said, you have to craft a law on that. And that is immunity.
Okay sir, so ang
Hindi mga bobo yan. O sige, isauli ko, pero mga kung kulungin. Ganon yan.
Okay.
Otherwise, kung kulungin mo ako, kung ako si Marcos, bakit ko isauli? Do I try to reserve it for my children and grandchildren? Di ba?
Opo, sir.
Kung ako ang Marcos, kung yung torpe nagsabi mo ron ako, I'm asking you, kung isauli ko, tapos kulungin mo ako, ikaw, payag ka?
So sir,
Sabihin na lang ni Marcos, no deal, we'll shut up. Sige, hanapin ninyo kung mahanap ninyo.
So sir, yung pong iniisip natin is a deal with the Marcoses outside of the existing cases in the Sandigan Bayan being held by the
Yes,
PCGG?
because maano yan. We have to look into the bank accounts and everything. And I said, a law should provide, if I were the Marcoses, kung isauli ko lang naman yan, sabihin ko sa kanila, maghingi kayo ng immunity. Otherwise, keep the goddamn money at baka makukulong ka pa. Isauli mo na, makulong ka. May lawyer.
So sir, last na lang sir. So amenable po tayo ng tinitingnan natin na deal. Isusole, lahat po ba ito sir?
Sabi ko nga, hindi ako niyan eh. It should be coming from the central bank, finance, and Congress.
Sir, amenable tayo na i-waive na yung criminal liability?
It is not my take.
Okay.
I cannot grant it. It is only Congress.
Pero sir, as a matter of principle, on your part, do you think sir parang...
I will take a neutral stand.
Okay. Alright sir, thank you for your time sir.
Bigyan mo ng immunity, fine. Hindi mo bigyan ng immunity, fine. Ba't walang pera sa uli yan? Then you'll have to look for to the ends of the earth to get them.
Sir, i-rephrase ko yung question. When Governor Marcos mentioned returning a few gold bars and some of the wealth,
He said few, basta sinabi niya sa uli. It was not more or few.
ibig bang, sir, nung sinabi niya yun,
Yan mahirap dyan sa ano kasi yung third, fourth, fifth statement eh. This an added word taken on another word added.
pero sir, when she mentioned it, sinabi na ba niya ang kapalit nito, sir, eh, wala
No,
nang-
they did not ask any immunity and I could not guarantee it also.
Okay, sir, thank you.
I know that I'm not the proper authority to do that.
Sir, good evening po. Pulong and Manscarpio are attending the Senate hearing. Ano po expectation natin? Similar pa rin po ba yung advice natin sa kanila?
No, I will not advise anything to the Marcoses. They're better off listening to their lawyer. I am just a friend because I know them from way, way back. Si Marcos noon, when we were young, we were riding the motorcycles, the big bike. And we used to tour the Philippines on big bike. That is why he is my friend. But it ends there. And it does not creep into any other fields of endeavors that they may have taken during the presidency of his father.
Sir, clarify ko lang po. Kay Pulong po at saka kay Manscarpio, attend po sila ng Senate hearing.
Yes, they should.
Ano
They
po
should.
expectation natin, sir? Sa,
No, I cannot because no expectation. I would leave it to the lawyers. Because if I give an expectation, media will begin to speculate. Ganon yan. You have to be very careful. I do not. He has his own lawyer. He's about 38, 37 years old. He's old enough to know. And he can take care of his problem. I do not speculate. I do not give him advice. I just said, kung wala ka talaga kasalanan, bakit hindi ka pumunta doon? Now, Trillanes has been throwing garbage to my family even during the election. Kasali na yan si Pulong. At that time, hindi pa ako presidente, smuggler na yan. Ang sabi ko nga, at 18 years old, nagtanan yan, and the business of the wife, sa Maranao, was itong sa barter trade in Hulo.
Sir, kahapon po you met with the leadership of the MILF. Na-address po ba yung concerns nila about the BBL?
Yes, I said that I hope the BBL would pass Congress. I said that I will husband it, and I'm trying to convince everybody that it is for our own, to our national interest that we start changing the unitary type into a federal type. And that's being asked by the Visayas and Mindanao for the longest time. And equal sharing of the wealth of the nation, the taxes and all. Kaya mga probinsya, and that's why some of them are rebellious.
May na-pinpoint na po ba kung sino
Kasi yung mga
mag-sponsor?
mina, ang may-ari, taga dito. Sila Gutierrez, sila lahat, taga Manila. Ang taga Mindanao, walang gold mine. The gold mine are owned by the rich families here in Manila. Kaya ganon. Kaya ang Moro, ang kanila trabaho lang. But the wealth is not theirs. It's the big mining corporations into open pit mining, which is very dangerous environmental activity. Tama si Gina dyan. Yesterday, I asked General Simato, who is the secretary of the DNR, to look into the eventual closure of the open pit mining. I agree with Gina Lopez. That has to stop sometime. But I'll give the mining companies enough elbow room to make room for eventual change. or the modality of getting what's inside the bowels of the earth.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Philip, to Best of Inquirer. Last question from Sam Nielsen of DCWB.
Sir, kanina po, sa pagdinig po ng Senado, hindi na rin po nakatiis si PNP Chief Director General Ronald Bato de la Rosa na maging emotional po. At siya po yung napaiyak. Hindi po ito unang pagkakataon lang, Mr. President. Sa tingin niyo po ba, nakakaramdam na rin po ng matinding pressure talaga ang...
No, I think he's hurt that yung policy na itong pangalawang namatay. Do you think 2 killings, even if it's illegal, would make a policy? Dalawang patay, palagay na natin, pinatay, murder. I ask Ontiveros, is that already a policy? Is that the baseline of a policy? Pagkabobo naman niya. Kaya umiyak yung tao, it's an insult. Yung sabihin, it's a policy of the police to kill. There are so many criminal minds, even in the Liberal Party. Sila the record of plunder and also killing. You make a comparison. Yung sa kanila, yung killings noon, well, hindi ko lang bali because it's not, wala, police takot, wala. And even the drugs, they were all silent. So when I became president, sinabi ko sa Pilipino, this is how widespread the drug is. Wala man silang, bakit ba yung 5 pinatay doon sa Bulacan? Napatay yung 1-year-old na bata, pinikay alaman, pinatay? What is that? Why don't I do not hear her crying or even complaining that the police are not doing enough. Tapos they pick up election, politika. And they're crazily into it. And even before the elections, may assignment yan siya. She was assigned with the group. I would not name them down. But nakuha ko yung mga conversations nila.
Sir, dapat bang parang demoralize naman ang ating pambansang pulisya dahil...
Hindi ba demoralize? The police will never be demoralized. Our soldiers will never be demoralized as long as I'm there. Basta sinabi ko in the performance of duty. That means to say that your life is in danger and you have to save yourself. Now, if they have committed an excess of that duty, then they should go to jail. But that, do you ask 2 killings and you say that's a policy? That's a silly question. Or don't you just say, what is the policy of the police when confronting criminal? Ang problema sa inyo, yung pinapakialaman nyo yung patayan, yung magamit ninyo sa politika. Okay, for example, trying hard to get the cadaver of the Yungkian to parade ito, it's yung politikang baryo.
May balak po ba kayong parang banggitin kay Bato, sir? Baka parang napipressure na po siya dito sa nangyayari.
Wala. Continue with your work. Confront the criminals in the performance of your duty. Then make the arrest. And if there is a serious violent resistance, overcome that resistance. Why? Because you have to bring him to the court or bring him to the police station. You have to overcome. Otherwise, there is no arrest. Pag sinabi mo, you are under arrest. O sige, ano? That is why people who resist arrest talagang binubudyakan because the law, pag hindi alam ni Ontiveros, for her listening pleasure, when the police arrests you, it is the duty of the criminal to surrender and to bring the police to bring him to the station. Pag ayaw, then the police has to forcibly grapple with him bodily para kaya tinatamaan, nagbubugbog, what do you expect? Kung lumaban, magsuntok sa pulis. Pagdating doon, kuha ng medical certificate, may tama ito dito sa leg. If you resist arrest, that's the consequence. Ngayon, ayaw ninyong manawa, sinasabi ko na yan. So, yung mga durugista, I'm not attributing to any particular incident or person. But those criminals, lalo na yung mga tuliling na sa droga mo, may armas talaga yan. I suggest to the police to bring the hordes of media in their operation. Nadalhin mo lahat ng media, sige, maglanya kayo dyan, tignan ninyo at we will try to make an arrest and see what develops.
Thank you, sir.
Mas mabuti, pagitna kayo. So that is my advice to the police. If it is the unbelieving, make them believe. Dalhin mo, tawagan mo ang ABS-CBN. Tana. Mga reporter, Rappler, sige. Umanti ka. Kayo ang mauna. Tingnan natin. O kayo ang mabaril. Ayaw mo kaya din yung maniwala na walang mga baril yan. Wala, sige. Next, I'm ordering. Now, this is an order. Bring the media at paunahin mo sila so that they can get the story from the beginning to the end. Kasi kung papasukin lang katapos ng barilan, sabi naman ninyo, tinapunan lang yan ng baril dyan. Kaya dapat sabay kayo sa pulis. Now, sabihin nyo, bakit kami? Journalism. Bravery under, in the interest of the truth. Yung police kaya, nabi ko, do not make raids now without the media. Pero, see to it that it is, if it is a camera, if it is a reporter, see to it that they are there in the beginning up to the end. Katabi kayo ng pulis. Sige. Yan ang order ko. At kayong mga media, na gusto ninyong maraming isulat, first-hand experience. Palagay ko naman di kayo babarilin ng mga adik. Siguro yung mga naka-uniforme lang. Why don't you try to experience the work of a police? One swallow makes a summer. 2 killings makes it a policy of the Republic of the Philippines. Bakit kami magpatay ng inosente? Tama ka na dyan, Rappler. Sige, sinyas. Ikaw dapat mauna. To the police, better invite Pia sa Rappler. Parang teflon ang katawan nito. Ganda na. Sige, ikaw naman. She's my friend. Hoy, mga adik, pag nakita niyo ito sila, huwag yung barilin, ha?
Sir, just on the issue of the drug war. So, sir, there was a recent death again of a teenager from Caloocan, si Carl Angelo Arnaiz. Sir, we just want to get your opinion on the matter. Do you think...
Wala ako. Basta nabasa ko lang sa newspaper.
Sir,
I would like to invite you again. There's a guy who wrote about the drug history of Latin America. Grillo, Ion Grillo, he's here. And be there because I'll tell you what is happening, why there's a flood of drugs in this country. Sasabihin ko sa inyo, I'll just give you a
sir, pero just back on si Arnaiz, sir. Sir, do you think his case is similar to Kian De Los Santos' case?
I said I cannot respond to you because I cannot think
Okay.
of what you are thinking because I cannot think of what happened. So I cannot think also what to answer.
Sir, ito na lang, sir. Just your reaction to the Supreme Court's decision to junk Bongbong Marcos's motion questioning the integrity of the elections. Sir, what do you think of it?
What again?
Sir, yung Supreme Court junked the motion of Bongbong Marcos, who was questioning yung integrity of the 2016 elections. Part po siya ng electoral protestee, former Senator Bongbong. Do you agree with the decision? Do you dispute it?
Wala akong nabasa pa, honestly. Wala pa akong nabasa. I was working on state documents. Took me until 6 o'clock, including the promotion of so many soldiers and police. Ibinabasa ko yan eh. So I have to know who is my policeman there and who is my soldier.
Sir, last na. Sir, yung cancellation po ng assignment ni Jovi Espenido from Iloilo, sir, you agreed to this?
Look, I did not say that you should be there as a chief of police. Alam ko wala pa siyang ranggo. Ako nagpipirma ako ng appointment pati promotion. Sinabi ko lang, gusto mo ang assignment mo doon? Maybe as head, doon, police station commander lang naman siya. Hindi man siya ang police. No? When he was in Osame, he was not really may police chief doon. Inassign lang siya para sulbahin ang stranglehold ng droga.
So, sir, you're saying that one day you will assign him to Iloilo, but not as police chief?
I can assign him anywhere.
Ay.
As a matter of fact, I can order him to report, but not as a police chief. Mabuti pa si Mabilog, nagtulong na, nag-offer ng believe ako kay Mabilog, Mayor.
Nag-offer, sir, ng ano?
Di ba nag-offer siya ng 1 million?
For
Anybody who can identify or pick the drug people there in Iloilo.
okay.
Hindi niyo alam yan?
Pero sir, did he ever talk to you about this? Yung clearing his name? Did he ever want to clear his name in front of you?
What? I do not care what their explanation is. When I assign you there, you go there. Hindi ba ninyo nabasa na he offered 1 million? I'm trying to ask an honest question sa media. Nabasa niyo o hindi? Hindi niyo nabasa na he was offering 1 million? Kung sinong makaturo ng mga tao? Hindi niyo nabasa yon? It was in the headline. God.
Thank you.
Paano tayo magkaintindihan dito? Para kayo palang media, wala rin alam.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Ako believe ako kay Mabilog kasi hindi ako ng iba ang paniwala ako. Hindi lang ako, bumilib lang ako sa kanya kasi matapang siya. Sabi niya, bigyan daw niya ng 1 million yung taong makapagturo sa kanila ang mga drug people. Hindi ka bubilib sa kanya? Na bigyan ko kayo ng 1 milyon kung mahanap ninyo ako bubulahin pa ako ng putang ina niya.
Thank you, Mr.
Huwag mo akong salsalin ng gano'n. Tagal ko na sa gobyerno na ito. Ililibig na nga ako eh.
Thank you.
Mabubulahad tayo dito. Kaya my language becomes foul. Ngayon mga estilo na gano'n. Pinatawag ko lahat ng mayor ng Pilipinas in 3 batches. Pinangkahan ko yan sila. Ko, do not fuck with drugs. God damn it, I will. Pati lahat ng gobernador. Dating doon sa Ramo, wala man, mayor. Mayor ang tawag na sa akin. Puro mo kami mayor. Ano lang yan, intriga. Tapos maririnig ko na lang. Bulahin mo ako ng gano'n, ay, kaya bastos ang bunganga ako. Ay, binabastos mo rin ako. Kakasabi ko lang sa kanila na huminto. That place, no elections for 2 decades. If you run against them, he'll kill you. If there are policemen who want follow him doon sa drug, ano niya, pinapatay niya. Anong klaseng mayor ka? O kita mo yung hinukay na butas doon. Di nandoon yung police na missing for years. Binaon niya doon. Eh, kung ikaw ang presidente, maligaya ka. Tapos matakot ka lang dyan sa policy ni Ontiveros. O could that be a policy? 2 killings? 110 billion? To gruesome murders? Bakit? Ang solo ba ng mental health ang buang? Marami rin buang dyan sa PNP. Kaya pati sila sinasali ko. Bakit? Bakit kayo makasabi sa pulis? Ilang pulis na namamatay araw-araw? I lose 2 or 3 soldiers and police a day. All over the drug-related. Are they not sad about that? Kaya nakikita ko talaga ang takbo ng utak nitong mga to eh. When a family is massacred because those guys are really crazy after drinking, mag-hit-hit, alcohol and shabu goes together. Go together. They go together. Ang namatay, wala mo lang na isang statement doon sa may kawawa naman, pati yung bata na 1-year-old. Try to balance here. When you yung may mga mali talaga. Pero two lousy criminal brains of a policeman or policewoman does not make a policy. Paik-ik na salita. Tapos yung ilang inosente na matay dito, mga bata ni rape. I have not heard Ontiveros really cry to the heavens and say, my God, what's happening to the innocent people? So the next time that you find, if somebody found a cadaver there, tanungin mo muna, sino ito? Eh, di ko sabihin, yung pulis yan yung gago. Kasi yung mga pulis na nasa droga, hindi ko kayo palulusutin. Anak ng kayo ang mauna. Bakit? Namimili ba ako ng sinasabihan ko niyan? Ano ba problema niya? Droga, mayors, barangay captains. O bakit ayaw niyang umiyak? Yung mga, kasi sinasayaw, mga inosente, gano'n. Totoo. Ayawan ko. Wala pang, I don't have that, the result of the investigation. But for you to cry, masyadong maarte. That's a pretended grief.
Okay, thank you.
Bakit ka nakaganon? You do not understand the word pretended grief, otherwise known as hypocrisy. Got me?
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, media friends. Good evening.